guys, it's Brooke here, and today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of breakfast. Yes, you heard right. And by breakfast, I don't mean grabbing a Pop-Tart on your way out the door. I know most mornings you wake up and you're in a hurry to get to school, work, or whatever it is you need to do. There's not a lot of time to think about much. Perhaps getting dressed and packed for school is all you can do, and then you're out the door. I know, mornings are crazy for many of us, and we just can't get around that fact. But let me also ask you something. Imagine trying to drive your car to school on an empty tank of gas. Well, will it take you where you need to go, much less even start? Of course not. But in the same way, when people skip breakfast, they are depriving their bodies of the energy they need to function at their best. Today, I'm going to be talking about breakfast, why it's important, and some ideas to get you started if you are a breakfast skipper. Think about it like this. Breakfast is literally breaking the fast from the night before. Unless you're a super late night snacker, you probably go at least 8 hours before morning rolls around and it's time to eat something. Your brain and body need fuel in the morning to get you up and where you need to go at optimal function. Do you ever have those mornings when brain fog hits hard, especially during that 8 a.m. algebra test? Glucose, or the energy we get from food, which is needed by our brains to function, is depleted overnight and it needs to be replenished in the morning. No wonder we have a hard time thinking when we don't eat our morning meal. Did you know that eating breakfast actually helps to keep your metabolism actively burning, and not doing that can promote fat gain? When you don't eat something in the morning and wait until lunchtime to finally break the fast from last night's dinner, you begin to trick your body into thinking that it's literally facing a famine, and it ain't gonna see food anytime soon. Well, what it does when you finally do eat something is that your body grabs onto that extra food and stores it as fat to build up reserves for the next famine it has to face. Now, of course, you know that that's not true, but your body can't tell a difference, and that eventually can lead to weight gain. Plenty of healthy, nutritious food in the morning will keep your metabolism roaring red hot and may decrease cravings that could hit later on. And speaking of cravings, if you do wait until you're starving to eat food, are you really going to choose the healthiest food option? I know I wouldn't. I'd eat whatever looked good and the first thing I could get my hands on. But by fueling my body with healthy, nutritious food in the morning, my craving for sugary processed foods are almost non-existent, and I can pass by the vending machine without a struggle or a second thought. Eating breakfast has long-term health benefits. It can reduce obesity, high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes. Now I want to talk just a little bit about what kinds of foods are best for breakfast. Basically, there are 3 main categories of food: fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are breads, cereal, potatoes, corn, pasta, pastries, muffins, and bagels. Though good in moderation, eating primarily carbohydrates will cause an increase in your blood sugar levels, which raises a hormone called insulin, also known as our fat-storing hormone, and it's responsible for storing extra glucose into the cells as fat. Too much insulin blocks the body's ability to burn stored fat for energy and creates a rapid crash in blood sugar, making you feel hungry, tired, and craving more carbohydrates. It's a vicious cycle, and one you don't want to fall into. Many processed foods are high in carbohydrates, so be wary of them. Good sources of protein include meats, eggs, cottage cheese, yogurt, protein powder, whole milk, and other dairy products. Proteins are a great option for fueling your body and helping you sustain muscle, support the immune system, increase focus and concentration, and also help to decrease cravings for sugar and carbohydrates. It is also broken down more slowly in your body, which helps to avoid those nasty spikes in blood sugar and give you sustained energy levels. Healthy fats include nuts, seeds, avocados, olive oil, and coconut oil, butter, cream, and whole milk. So much of the time, we are led to believe that fat makes us fat. But the very opposite is true. Good quality fats are the most effective blood sugar stabilizer, and consuming them helps to increase our metabolism and energy levels. The nutrients that come from these fats, such as omega-3 fatty acids, have numerous health benefits, including helping to protect us from heart disease, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, depression, and asthma. Notice that I said good quality fats. This does not mean the greasy, fatty hamburger and french fries you get at McDonald's. Those aren't good for you, but we'll have to save that discussion for later. So in summary, try to cut back on the carbohydrates and sugars and focus on quality protein and fat. Now the question becomes, okay, so what do I eat for breakfast? I know you probably don't have time to whip up fancy breakfasts and large meals most mornings, so here are a few simple suggestions that I use. Try sprinkling granola over plain yogurt and topping it with some fresh berries for a parfait. If you really want to eat cereal, go for an option that has less than 10 grams of sugar per serving and eat it with whole milk, which actually has less sugar than skim or 2% milk. You can scramble up a few eggs for yourself and butter and eat those with some protein pancakes or fresh fruit and yogurt. Here's my way that I make protein pancakes. They're actually really easy, and what you can do is make up a big batch and then pop them in your freezer so that you can take out a couple every morning and put them in the microwave or toaster oven or whatever, and they make a really easy and tasty breakfast. Simply blend 1 cup of oats, 6 eggs, 1 cup of cottage cheese, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of honey, and a dash of vanilla. Fry in butter or coconut oil and serve with a dab of honey and fresh fruit. And finally, here's my personal favorite breakfast. It's the power smoothie. You can put so many fresh ingredients into a smoothie and so many different things to make them healthy and nutritious and give you sustained energy levels throughout the morning and decrease your cravings. What I like to do is I have a Ninja blender, and in that I'll put some frozen berries, like half a cup of a banana. I'll put a scoop of coconut oil, of protein powder, of Greek yogurt, and then my secret ingredient is always half of an avocado. Love all those healthy fats. So you're going to put those into your blender, blend on high speed. You can add stevia or honey to taste if it's not sweet enough for you. You can also add in spinach, kale, or other greens. You really can't taste that because of all of the other flavors going on, and that just will help to give you a boost of vitamins and nutrients. And that's just a really great option to have when you are in a rush and on the go. You can pour it into a to-go mug, or with the Ninja blenders, you can screw on the lid and just take it to go. Those are just a couple ideas, but I would encourage you to go online, to research some recipes, to start eating breakfast every morning and trying to eat something that's healthy and nutritious, that focuses on those good quality proteins and fats like we talked about. It will make a difference. It'll make a huge difference. You will feel it, and you will be grateful that you did it. So I hope you've learned something. Hope you are motivated to go out and eat breakfast, you non-breakfast eaters. And for the rest of you guys, I hope this has been an informational and fun video for you guys to watch. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.